Good morning, good evening, wherever you're at. Today, this is what is DeFi for Shiba Inuversity today. We're going to school you today on what is DeFi. Now, a lot of newbies want to know what is DeFi and what's the benefit of it and how it's going to work for them. In this video, I want to give I want to give like a general overview. I'm not going to go in depth too long. We're going to talk about it and we're going to see how it goes from there, okay? Let's go. So, what is DeFi? Let's talk about it. What is DeFi? It's a movement that uses open source and distributed networks to transform traditional financial products into a reliable and transparent protocol without intermediaries. Now, that being said, that is the exact opposite of centralized finance, where there's a central authority and they distribute to you. So this is DeFi right here. So we're going to talk about something else. Now, as you can see on the top, that's traditional finance. It goes from you, the sender, to your bank, to one of the major payment outlets, to the bank of the receiver, to the receiver. That's traditional finance. That's centralized finance. Now, in decentralized finance, you can go from you, the sender, to the protocol, to the network, to everybody online with a snap of your finger, and it goes straight to the receiver. There's technically no centralized authority you have to go through. It's democratic. There's no one person or one entity that is in charge of your money. See, with the traditional banking system, the banks and whatever authority in your country is in charge. With decentralized finance, you are in charge. Now, if the system goes off or you have no electric or your battery runs out, you can't control those things. But other than that, decentralized finance is the way to go. This is why governments and why banks want to stop this, because you want to know why? You're cutting out the middleman. You're going from point A to point B in a straight line. You don't have to go this way over here, this and that. You're going straight lining. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Traditional, which is centralized, and then decentralized finance. Here on this slide, you can see the difference between the traditional financial system and the decentralized financial system. See how everything goes through a central authority, where you got to go to your bank got to go to central authority. Whereas in decentralized financial systems, you have a direct line from consumer to customer, from person to person. Say, like right now, I'll use like in Central America sometimes. Western Union charges you a boatload of money for people that live in the United States to send money to their family members to Central America and other financial services. It's the reason why El Salvador went to Bitcoin and why a lot of countries are going to Bitcoin. People in other countries, I'm sure, like if I had to do it when I was overseas a couple times, it would have cost me an arm and a leg too. Like right now with Western Union. Western Union is having a fit right now. Like I said, in America, I know a lot of people that still have families that live in Central America. The people that came here, like first generation, second generation, they're sending their money back to Central America. And I know Western Union is not doing any favors, because we all joke about it, and it's not funny, but the way they're ripping them off, how I feel. But we joke about it. I'll tell them, you're sending $50, but you're paying $200 to get $50 there. I mean, it's a little inside joke among our friends, but it's not really funny the way they're playing people. With decentralized financial system like El Salvador using Bitcoin, all you need is a cell phone. Technically, all you need with cryptocurrency anyway, all you need is a cell phone and a QR code and a good signal, and know the address. You're good to go. So this is just another chart showing a diagram of how traditional against decentralized financial systems work. So we're going to move on. Now, I'm going to show you some of traditional fintech and DeFi applications overall. Some are brick and mortar, some are not. Now, with traditional, when they're issuing money, that's the state. Fintech doesn't issue money. That's like Robinhood, as you can see at the bottom. Lending club, stuff like that. DeFi goes off of proof of work, and now Ethereum, my fault, excuse me, for the no mistake. Ethereum is going off of proof of stake rewards, as is Shiba Swap. Proof of stake is where you the people, use your tokens to validate for the blockchain, for the L2 blockchain coming up. Basically, I can go in depth with that, but we'll let it go for here. Now, as far as transferring money, the traditional way of transferring money is fiat currency. Dollars, yens, rubles, pounds, Deutschmarks, euros, the like. I think I said euros. Anything but Zimbabwe dollars, man. No offense. And fintech, you get Revolut and TransferWise. Revolut, my fault. See, I'm going to have a bad day with pronouncing things today. Revolut and TransferWise. Now with DeFi, again, it's cryptocurrency and tokens transactions. So all your little transactions you do, like when you go to Shiba Swap, and it's at when you get that little circle going, and then when it dings, it says transaction confirmed, and it took and certain, like if you go to Uniswap, it'll say transaction confirmed, and then you hit the blue writing, and it takes you straight to Etherscan IO, and you see your confirmation right there. Now, as far as lending and borrowing money, it's the banks. Banks, and when I say banks, I'm using banks like I'm saying credit institutions, credit unions. I'm saying those highway robbery rip-off places for loans. I'm using that overall. Like if you're lending, or like I said, if you go to fintech, you're going to a lending club. Or if you go to DeFi, don't put anything in my mouth about this. I don't know if they're going to do this, so don't say, "Oh boy, said they're doing this." This is what some DeFi programs do. They do tokenized P2P debt. Shiba Swap may do that. I don't know. They might not. I don't know. Now, as far as exchanging assets, traditional uses things like brokers, like they use NASDAQ, S&P, the Hong Kong Exchange, Johannesburg Exchange, London Stock Exchange, the Beijing Stock Exchange, the Toronto Stock Exchange, you name it. Fintech doesn't. In DeFi, we have Shiba Swap and Uniswap. Those are not just the only two, but I'm just saying that to give you an example. We exchange our assets there for what we want. In that, it's called you're swapping. Basically, I mean, it's not hard to understand here. But as far as when you want to invest money, now here's where it turns up different. It goes to stocks and bonds, and accessible through them. On fintech, you go to Robinhood. And on DeFi, you can go to tokenized financial products like ICOs, STOs, etc. So as you can see, traditional. First of all, you're going through the state, so you know the state's not doing you any favors for free. First of all, not doing you any favors, period. So, and then you're dealing with fiat, whereas in crypto, like I said, it's your money. It's in your phone. All you need is a phone. Everybody and their brother in this world has a phone. Everybody and their sister has a phone, a smartphone. No matter how crappy or so, you got a smartphone, and that's all you need. You're banking the unbanked, and I think that's why these governments want to take this away from them, because you're not really knocking them out of business. You're just taking their money away from them. And I think that's why these institutions are coming over here. That's why all these damn gas fees are so high. Well, hold on. Let me stop. This isn't that part of the program. I'm not doing that type of video about that, because I'm about to go in on that, but let me go. So this is just like traditional fintech and DeFi. So let's go on to the next part. Now, as I said before, decentralized finance technology is a new type of decentralized monetary system that uses public blockchains like Ethereum as the underlying technology. The components of decentralized finance include digital assets, protocols, smart contracts, and the apps. Now, this can't be tampered. Like, I can't do anything, you can't do anything. You need a contract. Some people rescind the contract, they let it alone, whatever they do with it. Those highly programmable architecture, Like I said, you need smart contracts. This isn't like I can hack. I mean, not that I can hack anyway. Not that I'm like the computer genius I seem I am, but you can't really hack this stuff unless you really know what you're doing. And from what I see a lot of crypto, a lot of guys will tell you they know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're doing. But it's designed pretty good. Those transparent, permissionless access. Yeah, inoperable design. Excuse me, I don't have my glasses on. Inoperable design. It's user empowered. Like, it's a user empowered. Like, you are in control of what you want to do there. There's no way to say, maybe you should go to this coin or this coin. Like, when you go to Shiba Swap, you go there because you know what you want. I don't tell you what to get. Nobody else could. You empower yourself. So, that's what I like about it. Okay, I'm back. I got to get my glasses on real quick. And boy, did it make a difference. And operable design. Wow. Okay, as you can see, the decentralized finance technology use cases. Asset management allows you to buy, sell, transfer, stake, and earn interest on digital assets, which all Shiba Swap does. And when people need to use it more, they're bitching and moaning how, I don't see any rewards. Well, are you staking? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Are you paying attention to what's going on? Are you reading what's happening with Bone, how it's decreasing in production? Are you doing anything you can do to help? Let me stop. This is what this video is about. There's data analysis and risk management. Helps to analyze data for risk management and reduction. That was redundant, I think. Infrastructure development. It offers the tools to develop, integrate, and compile blockchain solutions. As you're saying, we're getting ready to get with Shibarium, our layer 2, which this is my personal thing. I'm not saying this is going to happen, or I have no inside. I think Shibarium will be done by the beginning of November. That's just me. And that's just others who I talk to, who I ain't going to throw out there because that's just our private conversations. I think Shibarium will be done in the beginning of November. I do. I happen to think that. I think these guys are smarter than they're letting on. Now, okay, there's a digital identity. It offers portable, self-sovereign identity that's secure and private. Like, it's your business. Now, it depends. Governments want you to do the KYC thing, know your customer. So they might, I don't know how that's doing. Like I said, I don't have that insight. I'm not on the inside like that to know. If I was, I'd try to let you guys know because you need a head up too. Okay, now it offers insurance. It provides automated insurance claims, secured audits, and reduces paperwork. Everything's on the blockchain. You can find out, like remember those when them terrorists intercepted a fund or were extorting somebody over in England? How do you think they found them? They can get that. That's why I don't understand why these governments are crying about this technology when they can easily find out who's getting what or what you're doing on the blockchain. It's a matter of they're not getting their cut. That's the problem with them. Like I said, they can find a terrorist who's extorting people for crypto. They can find me if I'm shaking them down for 10 million in taxes. If I'm ducking 10 million in taxes on crypto, they got the blockchain as a proof. But let me stop this ain't that type of video. This is for the DeFi. Now, I have to give you both sides of it. I can't give you all the sunny without the cloudy and rain. So here's the pros to DeFi. It's access to everybody. It's transparent. It's time-saving. And it reduces the possibility of human error. And there's no intermediaries. You don't go through a centralized governmental system. Now, that being said, the cons are, which I don't know why infancy stage. I don't know why we did that one. Who did this? Like, I have a team that did it, so come on, man. Infancy stage. So some of you guys are trying to get slick over here. Quit using words trying to sound smart. The infancy stage, well, we'll use it anyway. The lack of scalability, the risk of scam, and that depends, because if you like, I don't know if some of you have done this. Sometimes I over-torqued my slippage before on BC chain, on Binance Smart Chain tokens. I over torqued my slippage, and I got that's how you get. I got attacked on a sandwich attack on Pancake Swap. I over torqued my slippage, and they got me. I learned that's a lesson learned. The lack of user friendliness. I don't think that. Have you ever used a swap before? I don't think that's what it is. But some people, I can see where I can see why they put that in there. Because some people, if you're not used to it, or if you're a first timer, you'll be like, "What the hell is this?" So I can understand the lack of user friendliness. Okay, there's a high demand and there's a high interest rates. The gas prices, the gas fees lately should tell you that one. But for me, overall, I'm choosing it because I like my freedom. So I don't want to give you all the I don't want to give you all the ice cream and the cherries on top. Well, I'm letting you know the ice cream can melt too. You know what I mean? You got to make this decision. This is why that's why they always say, do your own research, DYOR, and do your own diligence. It don't hurt to ask me, but I can't give you financial information. This is not financial advice. I can tell you what I would do, but I can't tell you what you should do. I'll just leave it at that. Now, again, I want to recap between traditional and decentralized finance. Traditional, you'd say centralized finance, same thing. Like I said, my team, you guys got your masters, this, that, and there, but you guys are going a little overboard with this stuff over here. Now, back to this. Cross-border payments, they're difficult, they're slow, and high fees. Like I said, Western Union, they're killing people. I know in all their countries they got to be doing this too. And decentralized finance, the only fees you're paying really is gas fees to send some. Savings and lending, there's a middleman involved, like the bank. So you got to do the old hand in your hat routine sometimes, depending on who you are. If you ain't got the best credit, I understand. With decentralized is peer to peer, and like the users, the people using the exchange, retain a higher percentage of the value of it. So it's not like you're going to get screwed over unless you screw somebody else over. See what I'm saying? What you get is what you're going to get. I mean, what you give is what you're going to get in return. Now, onboarding, you need to register. There's processing times of traditional finance, this, that, and there. When you want to onboard in decentralized finance, there's no registration. There's an instant onboard. Accessibility, and as I told you, this is a big one. Traditional finance is not available in a lot of countries. Look at Southeast Asia, some of Africa, some of Southern America. Hell, even in the United States. Let's just keep it 100 over here. I mean, some people don't have access to a bank. But with decentralized finance, it's available globally, even including developing countries. And like I said, everybody, I don't know if you people really understand the scope of having a smartphone. If any of you have been out of your country and traveled around the world, you know for a fact, you've seen everybody and their damn brother has a cell phone, a smartphone. So they can easily pick this up. All they need is a way to transfer goods and services. Imagine a Go farmer in what country can I use? A Go farmer in Ghana, in the bush of Ghana, and he wants to buy some food for his goat. He goes over to the town market. All he got to do is scan the QR code, and there it goes. Imagine a rice farmer with cattle over in southeast Vietnam, and he needs supplies. All you got to do is call his buddy, call the supplier. They send the address or whatever, and then he just sends it up. It's that way. Like I said, if you ever been out of your country, you've seen everybody got a smartphone. There's no getting around this. So that's why, me personally, I like decentralized finance. You can start buying houses. You can start buying apartments. You can get cars, travel, planes. I mean, I just like it because it's just up to date and modern. Now, this is the benefit of having decentralized finance on a blockchain. Here's why. Let's go over it. Number one is a digital ledger that keeps record of all transactions. See that? All transactions taking place on the peer-to-peer network. Like I just said, if you know for a fact, once you buy something on Shiba Swap, That transaction will click, and you'll see transaction has came confirmed, and you hit the blue link, and it'll should go on Etherscan, and you can see all that. Okay. Information transferred via blockchain is encrypted, and every occurrence recorded, meaning it cannot be altered. See, my team over here, they like to be they like to show how smart they are. You could easily put that in the first one, but I'll let that slide. Okay, number 3, it's decentralized, so no need for a central certifying authority. See, like we said, there's no need for like whoever in control your monetary policies in your country. It just goes from you to I, or I can send it to somebody else, or you can send it to somebody else. That's how it goes. Okay, it can be used for more than a transfer of currency, contracts, records, and all kinds of data can be shared, like Cardano. That's what they're doing. No, I'm not shilling that. I'm just giving you what's going on. Number 5, encrypted information can be shared across multiple providers without a risk of privacy breach. So, like I said, it's encrypted. So, it's safer than the bank sometimes because they get hacked. So, I want to give you all this information. So, I want you to know, because like a lot of people are coming in this space, and they're either they're stupid or they're greedy, because they're gonna say, well, they say this and the third about DeFi, and what I'm about to show you in the next couple of slides are gonna prove my point. Like I said, when I show you the next couple of slides, I don't know that they're doing this. I'm not on the inside. This has been proven before with other protocols. But I'm going to tell you what happened. And like, if you don't understand this, go back and watch the video. Let me go. Hold on a minute. Now, I want to touch on these real quick. These are types of stable coins, which are common, because these are also included. I won't do a deep dive, but I do want to touch on it because it's part of the exchange. And like I said, I don't know what's in the pike, but I'm only guessing for myself and for others that this will be in the pike sometime, because most protocols are doing it, if not all. So, stable coins, there's different types. There's the fiat back, where, like I said, is where most stable coins are pegged to $1, or Tether, which you want to call, or UDC, whatever. There's crypto back, like a stable coin shows like it's locked by the cryptocurrencies. Usually lie with the ones. Jeez, my glass. I took my glasses off for a quick minute. Okay, the crypto back ones are stable coins that are those that are backed by other cryptocurrencies. Usually the ones with the largest market cap, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Crypto-backed stablecoins can be backed by either one crypto or a mix. Okay. So right now we know you can either use fiat, you can use tethered, there's Tether, there's Gemini's Tether, there's UDC, there's a couple more, I forget. There's a crypto-backed where mostly is the most is Ethereum and Bitcoin, but don't forget, you're going to use Maker DAO and all that stuff. All right, there's the commodity-backed ones. The commodity-backed stablecoins are those that are backed by commodity that is a fungible, i.e. interchangeable, which is traded on a market. For all, like I said, you can back it up with, like I said, non-fungible tokens. There's people making a killing off of those. If that's what they do. I'm not saying they're doing any of these. I'm just saying it's what other swaps do, other protocols do. Now, and then you got the non-collateralized ones. The non-collateralized stablecoins are stablecoins that are not backed by any asset, but are algorithms to adjust the supply and demand, the stablecoin, in order to keep the value stable. And if you want to find out what this is, look up elastic stablecoins. That's what that's called. Or like I think. Okay, here we go. This is just my guess. I'm not saying it's 100% certain. I'd say if we have a SHI token, it's going to be fiat backed. I think the Shiba token for the ecosystem token, because we all, like right now, Bone is for Bone is the governance. Lisha is for like Shiba Inuversity, and she's gonna be the stable is the penny one, and Sheeb is the whole ecosystem. I think she is fiat backed. I think they're going to non-collateralize SHIB. That's why we got such a high demand. And don't tell me, oh, it won't go to $1. If you fiat back it, it still can go to $1 because you're backing it against. Look, you can back it against any of these. You can back it against fiat because it's still $1. If you got the money, you can do it. As long as you got the collateral to do it. And I think that's why they overcharge you sometimes, just so you have it. If it's crypto back, you can back with Bitcoin or Ethereum, which like we're trained for Ethereum anyway. And if it's commodity back, non-fungible tokens. The non-collateralized ones, it's just a scale as far as the supply. Whenever there's low supply, the price is up. When there's a high supply, the price is down. It's not that hard to do, people. Everybody goes, oh, I won't go to $1 because of the market cap. Look, this isn't stocks and bonds, people. Look at all these protocols that are over $1. There's some protocols that are like $25, $18. I think Uni's like 12 or something. Ain't it like that? You people gotta like quit thinking. I gotta think outside the box, not inside the box. So, and I'm gonna have another thing to show you right here. Now, see, this is what I'm showing you guys. All these are pegged to the U.S. dollar. Tether, True USD, which I think Gemini, MakerDAI, USD Coin. I think whatchamacallit uses that. Coinbase uses that. HUSD, which is Weeby, I think. Yeah, Weeby. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Sorry, my Asian friends. And Pax Gold. All you gotta do is all they do is tag it to it. All you gotta do is tag Shiba Inu to one of these. Or if it's an algorithmic stable coin, like I said before, all you gotta do is when the supply is high, the price is, low, and when the price is high, the supply is low. That's all you gotta do. So you guys want to I know this is like similar to the stock market, but it's not like it's. Hang on, what I just say is not like my fault. It's similar to the stock market, but there are different things there are things different about it. So you can basically get away with doing it. I mean, but the problem is with a lot of you guys, and this is just my side talk right here. A lot of you guys don't want to go in for the long haul. You want to get it to $1 so a lot of you can sell. And I don't want to hear your sad stories because, no offense, we all have sad stories. I'm tired of hearing, well, I grew up poor. Who fucking hasn't? But you can tag this to $1. So I thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a little bit of understanding of DeFi, what it is compared to what you known or what you maybe something new that you never heard of before. But if you never heard of this, you should not invest in something you don't know. You should always do your due diligence. And you can ask questions, but don't get offended when somebody says they can't give you advice, which they can't give it to you in certain places. I mean, if you want to ask, well, what would you do? And I can tell you, hey, what I would do. Other than that, man, I thank you for watching this video. And if you guys want me to make more videos, I have no problem. So, thank you.